Patriarchal and Hebrew History. 22. From the overthrow of Absalom to the death of David. 2 Samuel 19, 1 through 19 through 1 Kings 2, and 1 Chronicles 21 through 29, AM 2982 to 2989 BCE, 1023 to 1015. David's continued grief and Joab's reproof. 19, 1 through 8, the return to Jerusalem, incidents of Shemel, of Mephibosheth, and of Barzillai, 9 through 40, verses, jealousies and dissensions among the people, 41 through 43, revolt of a party under Sheba, the son of Bichri. Amasa, who had been Absalom's chief captain, is commissioned to organize the troops, but is delayed. Abishai and Joab ordered to pursue the insurgents. Joab slays Amasa, 20, 1 through 12. The rebellion crushed and its leader slain, 13 through 22. Chief officers of the king, 23 through 26. A famine and its cause. The satisfactoriness, the satisfaction demanded by Gibeon knights for the cruelty of Saul towards them, 21, verse 1 through 6. The barbarous offering to meet their demand. The touching devotion of the mother of a part of the victims, 7 through 11. Burial of the dead bodies with the bones of Saul and Jonathan by David, 12 through 14. Exploits of David's mighty men, 15 through 22. David's song of deliverance, 22. With what psalm does this substantially correspond? Mention any passages in it which strike you as remarkable. David, through vanity and ambition, attempted to make a census of the military forces of his realm. Jacob's remonstrance and the king's persistence, 24, 1 through 9. 1 Chronicles 21, 1 through 6. David's repentance, the divine message through the prophet God. Well, they say Gad, but okay. The choice of penalties. Isn't Isaiah saying don't worship God and Mani? The choice of penalties, verse 10 through 13. The king's remorse and his prayer, directed to build an altar to the Lord, and by the Lord meaning Yahweh, which is beyond gender. The pestilence stayed, 14 through 25. What did the locality of this altar afterwards? For what did the locality of this altar afterwards become famous? Maybe it was made a Messiah. At old age of David, isn't David referred to as the first begotten of God? It's a phrase used. It's not, Old age of David, attempt of Adoniah to usurp the kingdom, 1 Kings 1 through 10. Had he any natural claim to the succession? See 2:22 and 2 Samuel 3:4. The matter is reported to David and his direction concerning it, verse 11 through 35. Solomon anointed, made the Messiah. accepted as Messiah and acknowledged as king. The effect on Adonijah and his party: Solomon continually spares his brother's life. 38 through 53. David's charge to Solomon gives direction concerning judgments against certain persons. 2, 1 through 9. The particular charge concerning the temple, the preparations made, and the contributions of the people. 1 Chronicles 28, 29. David's prayer and grateful acknowledgement of the divine goodness and mercy. 1 Chronicles 29, 10 through 19. Sacrifices and rejoinings of the people, and happy inauguration of Solomon's reign. 20 through 25. David's death. 1 Kings 2:10, 1 Chronicles 19:28 give some of the prominent points of David's character, and the introduction to part 20 already had of that.